The Fortune Cookie Chronicles, Adventures in the World of Chinese Food is an exploration of the rich history and cultural significance of Chinese cuisine by Chinese-American author and journalist Jennifer Eight Lee. In her book, Lee contends that the globalized nature of food has rendered traditional categorizations insufficient for understanding Chinese food. Instead, she argues for a narrative approach to trace its evolution and capture its societal impact. Lee delves into the historical and sociological transformations of Chinese food culture, intertwining it with her own personal connection to the subject. She highlights the prevalence of Chinese food in America, surpassing the combined presence of major fast food chains. Through her examination, Lee uncovers intriguing aspects, such as the adoption of Chinese food by Jewish communities and its connection to the exploitation of undocumented immigrants as indentured laborers. The book opens with a prologue centered around the ubiquitous fortune cookie, a symbol often associated with Chinese cuisine. However, Lee reveals that its origins can be traced back to Japanese cuisine, specifically as small sweet crisps offered at Japanese shrines. Following the impact of World War II and the internment of Japanese Americans, the production of fortune cookies transitioned to a Jewish family. Lee estimates that there are approximately 40,000 Chinese restaurants across the United States, outnumbering popular fast food chains like Burger King, KFC, and McDonald's. She also sheds light on the challenging circumstances faced by individuals involved in the ownership and workforce of Chinese restaurants. The journey of Chinese immigrants to the United States, often undertaken illegally and at great personal cost, is a prevalent theme in the Fortune Cookie Chronicles, Adventures in the World of Chinese Food. Jennifer Eight Lee explores the origins of Chinese immigration and how these individuals were commodified by American society after the Civil War. Viewed as sources of cheap labor and known for their industriousness, Chinese immigrants faced immense discrimination, disenfranchisement, and brutal treatment, including physical violence and lynching. They were often relegated to domestic roles, referred to as women's work, which led to the rise of Chinese laundries and restaurants that still exist today. Lee also delves into the development of Chinese American cuisine as a distinct category, separate from traditional Chinese food and American cuisine. She argues that the Chinese food empire, comparable to the empires built by figures like Ray Kroc of McDonald's, emerged as a result of Chinese food culture adapting to American capitalism. As efficiency became a driving force, changes were made in the form, quality, taste, and presentation of the cuisine itself. In the concluding chapters, Lee shares her personal quest to find the best Chinese restaurant, which led her to Zen Fine Chinese Cuisine near Vancouver, Canada. While she highlights this specific establishment, she emphasizes that the value of Chinese cuisine extends beyond mere taste. It is intertwined with every aspect of Chinese identity, including her own Chinese-American heritage. The Fortune Cookie Chronicles ultimately serves as a celebration and affirmation of the narratives of Chinese-American immigrants, delving into the history, sociology, and cultural significance of Chinese food. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.